about to start my birthday present making for my best friend. I was thinking of making like a plate for her, maybe like something like this small, and then I'm gonna paint it with the El Salvador flag colors. So hopefully that'll work out. I didn't have a rolling pin, so I'm just gonna use my Chica sake cup. And then I have my knife tools that I can use. My kitchen knife. And then some Sculpey. So yeah. I got my first rollout right there. So I got my second clay rolled out and I'm gonna combine them together. So I got it in one clay and now I'm just gonna take my knife and I'm just gonna go around the edges to make it smooth. Hopefully that works. So I got it to this good like oval round shape. I kind of want to have some indentations like the tray here, so it like goes in, because I kind of want this to be like a small plate where she can like maybe keep like earrings or like rings. So I'm gonna have to somehow indent that. So there it is. I think I did a pretty good job of making like these castle ridges on the edge. I'm gonna clean up that area actually, but it looks kind of good. And I'm gonna pop it into the oven and then we'll see what it looks like. There she is in the oven. I hope it doesn't crack, but I think it'll be good. So this is how it came out. It looks okay. It feels very firm. I'm hoping that once I add the colors, it'll look a little bit more pretty. But I think it'll be okay. If it sits pretty nicely, I think. So I'm gonna start painting it, and we'll see how it looks. Finished painting the blue, but the blue is a wrong color. So on screen, it's like that. It's royal blue, cerulean blue. It's just so off. So I'm gonna have to go to like an art store tomorrow or tonight and just find the color that matches the quickest, because that blue, it is not that blue. Yeah. I've restarted. I just washed off the blue paint because the blue paint wasn't matching it. So I think I'm just gonna start painting the white, let that dry overnight, and then see how that turns out. So I got my first coat on. I think I'm gonna let it dry overnight, put my second white coat on, and the blue that I ordered through Amazon will hopefully come by tomorrow. A visual update. Look! So I finally got the right blue color right here. So right now, that's what it looks like. See, the blue matches. Oh, I'm so happy. And so I gotta work on the green leaves. But I think after that I should be good. It's kind of looking nice. And so I'll fill in the colors and I'll show you what happens next. I just finished the white and the blue. Look how she is. So tomorrow I'm gonna work on the greens and then the yellow text. Yeah. And then after that, it'll be done. I think it's very close. I think she's going to love it. Y'all, look at the final project. Look at the final product. I think it's pretty close to... Yes, look at that. I think she's gonna love it. So I just came back from climbing, and I think I'm gonna make lunch, and then once lunch is over, I'm gonna move my car because today's Friday and my car is at the park because I don't want to get a ticket. But yeah, I'm gonna make some rice, and then I'm gonna do some orange chicken and some pot stickers. And so I'm gonna use this rice water, this dirty rice water, and I'm gonna pour it into my plants because I think it helps them a lot. I think plants like rice water. I think that's what I saw on the internet. And I just feel very like wasteful having the rice water go down the sink. Like I would rather it go somewhere else. I'm just gonna pour. So I just finished putting the rice water into the ice cubes. I got to out with my calculator. But yeah, I think the rest of the rice water I'm gonna pour outside to my front plants. So while my orange chicken defrosts, I'm gonna cut some green onions. Got my green onions. I got my little root here. I'm just gonna put it into this shot glass. Yes. There we go. Now there's 3. I wonder if you can see that. There's 3. So when I started these vlogs in January, I was doing them mostly because last year I was going through my phone and I realized I didn't take a lot of pictures of myself. So I was going, because I'm always the one behind the camera. I'm always the one taking like photos of everyone else. And I enjoy doing it. And I just grow accustomed to it. And so I'm very uncomfortable in front of the camera. So last year when I was going through my memories on my phone, there was no photos of me. Although I did a lot of things. So this year I kind of want to document most of my life for 2023. See how that goes, because I'm really not losing anything in this process. So yeah, that's where my headspace is for February. I know the first few videos are gonna be very awkward because I'm talking to a camera and not a person. So it's gonna be awkward in the beginning, but I think once I get the hang of it, it'll be pretty fun. I'm actually surprised by how fun vlogging is. I didn't think it'd be this fun. I thought it was gonna be very stressful because I have to like edit and then film, but it seems pretty fun. So look at that. I got my garlic, my green onions, and then my onions down here. And yeah. I'm cooking up the green onions and the garlic first just to give off a nice scent. And it's kind of turning a little bit, yeah, it's a little bit goldening, so I'm gonna add in my onions. So it's becoming a little bit brown, as you can see. So I'm gonna add in the sauce. Ooh, sauce. So I got my orange chicken sauce. She's in the wok. And I'm just, just bathing her with the orange chicken. But no, this is to my future self. Hyunsuk, I hope you're doing good out there. I hope you're really succeeding in life. I hope you're killing it somewhere as a creative director or just some position where you're getting paid to tell your stories. Like right now you are content with what you have, but you just want a little bit more for yourself. Because right now you just feel very stuck in life. And it's okay, because I feel like most people kind of experience that, just feeling stuck. And I think 20s are supposed to be feeling stuck, in my opinion. I hope you're killing it. I really hope you're killing it. And I hope you have a really big kitchen in your next home, because this kitchen is super small. I'll show you how small it is. This is my kitchen. I love it for a studio, but it's just like, it's so tiny. I don't have much space to work with, and I love cooking. So I hope you have a bigger kitchen space than this one, because I want a bigger kitchen space. So when I was designing my black cat, I was basing it off of a black cat that lives in my apartment currently, and it's a scary looking cat, not gonna lie. And so I was trying to capture the essence of that black cat. So I started with just like a regular sketch, and then I kind of started pushing the shapes more, because I think I do really well when I'm trying to not accurately depict what a black cat is. And so I was portraying all these different black cats in different ways. And I think I got the hang of what my black cat would look like. Because like, this cat looks grumpy. Do you see that? He looks grumpy as heck. And so this is the black cat I think I'm gonna try to aim for. And I have the face down as well as the body. I think this is the actual black cat that I'm gonna keep drawing in my comic. It's very grumpy. His body is very cat-like, and then his legs and arms are kind of a little bit human-like, which I kind of enjoy. And I have a circle around his mouth, so if I want to express anything, I could. But yeah, that's what my black cat looks like for the comic. So I started sketching more panels because that's helping me with understanding where my story can go. And so I had this overall idea of basically the main character, the protag, he drops his keys after he sees a huge head. And as he's trying to basically grab his keys because he needs to go back home inside, a black cat picks up the keys. And so as he's basically trying to get his keys back from this black cat jumps into the eyes of the head. And then that's where pretty much the story begins for my main character. And I think it's a good start for him. Like I was having a struggling time. I was having a hard time because I was trying to figure out how I can just get the story like rolling, like from off, like right away. Because that's how I like to read stories. I like stories when they just kind of put you in the spot and you have to kind of figure, you're like, oh my god, this story is happening right in front of me. Like, there is not much build up to it. And so that's how I like to read some stories, and I think that's how I'm gonna approach my comic. At least this comic, this short story. And so basically the cat steals the keys from him, and he's gonna try to have to get these keys back from a black cat. And that's where my story is right now. I have no idea where it's gonna go next, which I kind of find a little bit exciting because I'm really kind of letting the story just take me on a journey, which I haven't done before. I've done it with my last short, Subjective Reality. With that short, I really just let my animation and my storyboarding kind of just like take me on a journey, and I really had so much fun in that process. So I think I'm gonna do the same with the comic here. I'm just gonna basically draw the panels as if they were in the comic, but I'm in my head thinking of it as kind of like a sketchbook sketch, because I do want to go a little bit more into the details for the final piece of the comic. But this, I think, is a great start for me, and I'm very excited to see where the story goes, because I have like a rough general idea of where the story could go and how I want basically my readers to read it. But other than that, I think I need to draw a little bit more, because I am losing my momentum right now. I was really excited in the beginning because it's a new project, but it's starting to slow down. I think I'm finally coming into a realistic time schedule. And so now I think I need to start sketching more and just pushing out more panels, because I want to finish this and then work on another project that I have in mind. Yeah. And so that was my thought this week for my comic process. I'm gonna log out and see everyone next week.